Now the enclosed garden, it's sort of a mess. Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we spend our first full year here on our 10-acre off-grid homestead. Hey all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. We have had a very busy last several weeks, and we've not done a whole lot around here. I think last week we got a chance to take the kayaks out just to sort of relax and take them out onto the lake and enjoy the views and enjoy the evening. But because of that, we haven't done a lot here. We've got several things planned, and I haven't gotten to them yet. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a quick garden tour and then show you sort of what we've got planned coming up. Those strawberry plants we planted have just taken off and are filling this bed quite nicely. We still have a few zinnias in here from seeds from last year, and I think I got one tree growing up, but I need to take the netting off to take care of that. And then the asparagus is growing quite nicely through the strawberries. The cherry tomato plant has been going crazy, and it's gone up and over and cascading down the ring I've got around this. So we've been getting quite a few cherry tomatoes. We're planning on taking some of the tomatoes, dehydrating them, and turning them into a powder. At least that's my understanding. I have yet to get to any kind of trellis for the blackberries that I had planned to install, but they're doing really well. These two specifically, these three are doing actually quite well as well. The one on this end specifically is doing a lot better than the other two, but it just may be this is more upright and I can see it easier. I've had some deer get to this elderberry. I'm assuming deer, I really don't know what, but they have munched all the leaves. But it is doing well. I've got new growth down here, so I'm actually pretty happy with that, minus the leaves, but you know. And then this one has been munched on as well, just not as many. But I don't have to worry about harvesting them for a couple more years. So now the enclosed garden, it's sort of a mess, but we've been gone for several weeks, so here it is. The Cherokee purple tomatoes are doing okay. I'm still getting several of those. I've got some rotting, which actually benefits me because I want to try to save seeds, and so I will take some of those rotting tomatoes and figure out what I need to do there. The basil we had here never came up. The carrots, we'll see. I really don't think they're going to do well, but the tops are doing great right there. We've gotten one or two peppers, so they're doing so-so, I guess. The squash, I've got one really great, awesome plant and another one that's not doing too bad. But we've gotten several squash from it. In fact, I've got at least 3 I can see. But these 4 never really did anything. They just, well, that's them. So at this point, I'm probably just going to take those 4 out because we are wanting to get some planting for the fall in. But these 2 have done really good. We've gotten a few cucumbers. It took them forever to really start off. I don't think the soil was good. I think it was just too compact for a lot of stuff. The brandywine has been so-so as well. We had a really bad aphids at the beginning of the year, and I think that sort of stunted it. We've got a few tomatoes on the vine. The peppers have done amazing. So we've been doing that. I've been trying to smoke them in that new gas smoker that we've got, and it's just not the same as the electric one we had. So I've not successfully smoked and dried any jalapenos. My next plan is to smoke them for just a little bit and then put them in the dehydrator to dehydrate them. The onions, that's all we've got, and they've just done a horrible job. Again, I think it was the soil was too compact. The yarrow I transplanted, I guess I should say, has done great. It took, and so we'll constantly have yarrow on hand. I used that recently on a cut on my finger. Used some of that yarrow tincture on that. What are those things called? Sunflowers, they were doing really great. They were real beautiful. And then one day they weren't. They just sort of collapsed, died. All 3 containers have. So I'm just going to probably pull those out shortly. I do have 3 pallets to make a compost bin for the garden. Garden waste and food waste and all that kind of stuff. Separate from the human manure pile that we've got going. And that way I'll have fresh compost for the garden. And that's pretty much it garden-wise that I can think of anyway. We are going to be, I think I said this, but I am going to be planting some fall planting here in a little bit. We're going to put in some radishes. We're going to be putting in some lettuce and some spinach and garlic. Got to get my garlic in. And so that's on tap for probably this weekend. We're not going anywhere, so we'll just stay around here. It is early September. I do plan on getting out and trying to prep a couple of hunting spots, move a couple of deer stands and put up a deer blind and get preparation for deer season that starts in less than a month. So really excited about that. Thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.